up, man? It's your man, Mr. Martin 405, back with another video. And if you watched my last video, no, I haven't spent the night in these clothes. It is the exact same day. I'm just getting more footage. Actually headed to go check out my guy up here where I have the Corvette at, see the progress on that, and give y'all an update, man. I've had people hit me up, man, I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like. You know what I mean? When he's supposed to be getting it out of paint, this, that, and the other, which, again, I initially thought we were just going with, hey, man, I pulled the mirrors, pulled all the parts, you know what I mean? Had the parts in the back, was thinking he was just going to scuff them up, mask the car off, shoot it, get it back to me, and we're off to the races. But my guy being my guy, you know what I mean? Haven't complained. It's one of them things, man, when y'all get somebody that is thorough and does their job well, you don't want to rush that, man. Let them do the job that you hired them to do. So, info that I got back, correspondence back and forth, pull the back bumper, pull the front bumper, of course, pull my tail lights, pull both doors, the rear hatch, pull that glass off of there, all my trim all the way around. Just want to make sure there's no white showing. Of course, if you haven't tuned into my channel, it's an 88 C4 Corvette. Was white. I was going to initially go back that color. I started out wrapping the vehicle. The wrap that I got, I don't know if it was from them cutting the wrap and getting it to a certain size, but once I started wrapping it, you can kind of see the wrinkles and where they rolled the vinyl up. Didn't like that, so I stopped wrapping it. Got in touch with my guy, told me he could hook me up, so I started pulling the wrap, got it to him, and decided to completely color change. Went with this whole theme, man. Decided to name the car. Some people name their car, some people don't. The theme that I went with was Deion Sanders. If y'all ain't hip to it, Deion Sanders, of course, played in NFL, also played Major League Baseball. But if time serves me correctly, when he had played for the Atlanta Falcons, I believe is when he had his C4 Corvette. He had a black Corvette, hence to why I'm going with black. Kind of went with the whole theme of, him being in Atlanta. Of course, we know what the Falcons colors are, the red and the black, which I was already going with red interior. So I can't really say that's the reason I chose those colors. But I decided to go with black because I felt like that was a little bit better color scheme as to coordinate with that red. I initially was going to go with this color here, which was a desert tan. I actually bought a quart of this paint because that's the paint I was going to go with, and then in the final moment, before maybe a week or so before I dropped the car off, I decided to go with black. Black that I went with was an ebony black. A lot of people out there who are painters, people who know about paint or about cars, there are different shades of black. Most people think, oh, you just get a gloss black. You may put some pearl in it, some flakes, whatever the case is. No, there are several different shades of black. I wanted to go a little bit darker than your average just gloss black. So I'm going with an ebony black to go with that red interior. Forget the exact color. But I decided to change up everything in the interior based off of the original color was flame red. So, if you know anything about Corvettes, they are very specific when it comes to their interiors and when it comes to their colors as far as the paint on the outside. And I was just going to change a few things on the interior and just leave it as is. Change the carpet because, of course, people who had the car before my dad had the car, because again, it was my dad's car. I bought it from my dad and decided to turn it into a whole project after that. I didn't want certain parts of the car to look new and others to look worn, so that's why we completely went with a different color change, different color on the interior. Went with changing the dash pad or repairing the dash pad. It was cracked in like 3 spots. Go check out my video to that. I actually just kind of cut those areas a little bit deeper, filled them in with body filler, sanded and smoothed them down. Initially went with a black vinyl, decided to change it. Say, hey, you know what I mean? We're already changing it up as far as the color is concerned. So end up redoing that dash pad maybe about 4 or 5 times. Doing it about 4 or 5 times, I finally got it kind of to where I want it. At some point, I'm more than likely going to pull that pad, order me a new dash pad, and then cover that one, or either take it to where I have my seats done and have the guy hook me up. Just based on the fact, again, if you're into these cars, most people wouldn't really notice some of the defects that you notice about your car, but you notice, so you figure, well, other car guys or other car girls is gonna notice, you know what I mean, this flaw or that flaw. Certain people are going to pick apart certain parts about your car. So I'm gonna leave it as is for now, but I think that's the only thing that I'm really going to change at some point, is that everything else I think is above average or done, you know what I mean, to the degree that I would want it to be done at, where it's damn near perfect. Seats are done, interior pieces, I've gone over those a couple different times. I've used the spray adhesive. It worked good for a little while. It's me back in my car, in and out of the garage, letting it sit in the sun, seeing how it does over time and in different elements as far as the heat, or in the winter time, start peeling in those areas where there were curves in a couple different areas. So I end up pulling those areas. Some of those pieces I completely redid. Some of them I just pulled in the areas where it was coming loose. Used either vinyl cement, which that's the majority of what I used, and in some of those smaller areas I used super glue in the gel form, just so that way it's not in the liquid form. Doesn't bond as fast, gives you time to kind of work with it. Again, it's the first interior that I've ever done. I've had people hit me up asking me, hey man, you know, what would you charge me to do my interior? Haven't gotten that comfortable yet, but I'm getting there. But I get back with y'all, man, as soon as I get up here. Excuse me, link up with my guy, get an update on the car, give y'all an update. Goodness, bro, got the hiccups. Free water. But yeah, I get back with y'all in a second. Peace. But yeah, man, if y'all painter ain't doing all this, throw the whole shop in the trash. The whole shop. It's just about ready to go. Everything stripped off. Tell them if they ain't doing all that, they need to just throw the whole shop in the trash. So yeah, man, we in the home stretch of things. Like I said, got it all broke down. And get her together.
Broken down. Pretty excited about this one, like I said, man. Especially with the wheels. I like stuff seeing coming together in unison. Got the wheels. What else you got? Lights. You got wheels, lights.
Yeah.
Interior pieces. Put the interior together. Going to ebony black. This thing gonna be some pressure. So we should lay down some paint Wednesday. Of course, we're still in the process of getting everything settled in our new shop. As y'all can see, like I said,
working.
Be painting over there because I'll have some more fans installed into that back wall. That way, that overspray goes straight out the back. Versus painting in the middle of the floor. I've painted in the middle of the floor over here a few times. Work came out great, but I'm not trying to deal with no overspray. So yeah. Should be hearing something, seeing something Wednesday. So, yes, sir.
Like I said, don't rush the process. I learned that a long time ago. It's almost like going to fast food, man.
And get your haircut.
You know? If you want that crispy lineup, you got to sit there and be still.
Be still. Don't bleed.
Man.
Don't blink. Don't sneeze. Nothing. Don't even.
Yeah. If you got to fart, wait till you get outside. Yeah, man. Over here working, man. You can see projects all over the place, man.
Oh, yeah. This is my favorite lineup right here.
Bruh.
Got the 66 in the collar. That's going black. 8555.
Y'all better understand.
Got this going candy apple red.
Nasty.
The 1974 Caprice. It's going candy apple red. And all the chrome is going gold. The all real gold.
Nasty.
They got an Instagram channel. This thing will not even start unless you got the seatbelt connected. Yeah. So
Talking about safety features.
Yeah, he got this from Minnesota. This one is actually done but dusty. I don't even want to wash it. I don't even want to put no tarp over it. I'd rather just let it sit with the dust. I don't want it outside. Yeah, so whenever he comes and pick it up, it's actually, well, it's ready but not ready. We got 2 more moldings that's supposed to come in, and he'd rather just have them go ahead and
put them on
send
down.
them here, paint them, put them on, and then he'll pick up the car.
Yeah.
So dust will not hurt the car unless you wipe your finger across it with the dust on it. I'm sure some of y'all know that. I'm sure some of y'all don't know that.
Yeah.
So, we'll just let it sit.
Nasty.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. We've done a lot to it. This came from another body shop, so I had to chase over a lot of things. So we did have this for a while. And then we got the 67 Mustang. We got scratched in the process of having it, getting ready to get sent out. And then he actually asked us to add on some features like these right here. He wants these painted. And he did take this apart at his house and then bring it to us for the paint. But he also asked if we could go ahead and just install the parts that he removed personally at his house. So we're waiting on some parts to come in so we can add them on. So yeah. Then we got the Monte Carlo. This has to be done before, let's see if we can do it though. I'm excited. This has to be done before Juneteenth. So we'll have the Vet done and then we'll have the Monte Carlo done before Juneteenth. He's getting some motor work done. I think that's the only thing that's gonna stop us from getting it ready by Juneteenth. Yeah. So he's getting some headers put in, but there was some issues going on with the block. So yeah, check that back on. And then y'all see the C10 over there.
Yeah.
I think he got 454 in there because this, whoo, I can't even tap the gas.
Crazy.
Burning out. Yeah, that gonna fire up every time. So
Man.
yeah, there's definitely some progress and projects in here. I got a team now. I got a body tech. I got a prepper. I got an accountant. Got a lawyer. Got a HR department. So we're slowly but surely forming a team together. I just need one more guy. I need a parts guy who can take, disassemble cars and all that good stuff. So we're having some fun here, man. Y'all hit the subscribe to both of our channels. So yeah, man. Every day is progress. Every day is something.
You see the name of the channel, right? Right in there. I'm gonna drop it right in there.
Yes, sir. Man.
Bro.
Yep.
Nasty. So as y'all can see, my guy's thorough. So outside of taking all the pieces off, making sure things are painted properly, should have a color change in a couple days, man. I think he said he planned on jumping on it, getting it sprayed on Wednesday. May jump back up there, you know what I mean, to get an eyeball on it after he paints it. We shall see. Outside of that, man, finished getting the rest of my parts together, stuff that I have to order. So ordered a new overflow tank for my radiator. That's in. Need to replace my windshield wipers. It's a couple more interior pieces that I have to replace. As I talked to y'all before, the door lights will go on my door panels. To order those. It's a bunch of small details, man. Some that most people will overlook. Other people who either, have similar cars or just overall car people, they will realize those details. So it's one of them things, man. It's the small details about it. Very small details. Now, don't get me wrong, the big details, they're important, but not as important as those small details. Because the big details, everybody is going to notice, whether it be the paint, rims, how the interior looks. But it's the small details that the car people really look at. You know what I mean? When you look at interior, you look at, all right, well, they went with this color, but what color stitching did they go with? What color piping did they go with on the seats? What color, you know what I mean? What kind of headliner material did they go with? Of course, I went with suede on the headliner, on the visors, along the console. It's those small details, man. Those small things that other people are going to appreciate that much more. Which again, it's not always about what other people want when it comes to building your car. You're the one gonna be driving it most of the time. You're the one that is spending the money on it. So it's about what you want. You know what I mean? But so small things that you kind of keep in mind to make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. Like I said, you got people who want to, pick apart how you do certain things, why you do certain things. Like I said, you have your enthusiasts where it's like, oh, well, I wouldn't have done X, Y, and Z. Case in point, whether it be working on the Corvette, some may think 20-inch rims are too big. Most people would have went 18s at a max, 19s at a maximum, which if you're going 19s, 20 is not that much farther off than a 19. To each his own. Me, I decided to go with 20s. It's a nice, mid-level rim to go with versus going way bigger, which I've noticed some guys, same kind of car, have gone either with 22s, 24s, or even bigger. It's just not a look that, I wanted to go for. Plus, I like having a little bit more of a tire. And I know some people would say, well, you're still riding on a low pros, not very much, tire to go with, especially here in Oklahoma City, where they don't really care very much for repairing roads around here, man. If you're not paying attention, you can tear up a set of rims in no time with all of the potholes around it. But when you put time, energy, and effort into working on suspension, rims and tires, building a car, you're more alert when it comes to road conditions, what routes to take, all of that different kind of stuff, man. So coming soon is the rebuild, man. Like I said, should have paint on it by Wednesday. Probably hit him up and determine whether or not I'm going to pick it up soon after that. Should be done, mid to late this week. But I'm also having it color sanded and buffed, so I need to try to determine on when they're going to get that done, if it's going to be, within a week, if they have it on schedule to get wet sand and buffed sometime soon, or it's going to be pushed out a little bit. I may pick it up, keep it at the house for a little bit, take it back, drop it off again, so therefore that can get done. That way paint quality can be A1, which is already going to be A1, but to have that extra little bit of extra on it, I don't think y'all understand, man. Then after that, man, once I get that done, start, hitting car shows, getting with the guys in my car club, Bricktown Corvette Association. Man, it's gonna feel good to get out there, man, and actually have a car that's done. The majority of people that are in the Corvette club that I'm in, they have C5s, C6s, C7s, a couple C8s. So a lot of their Corvettes are much newer than mine, which are pretty much done. Some of the guys and ladies in the group, because husbands and wives who are in the car club that have either matching Corvettes or, just have their own Corvettes. You may have some that may have a C6 and a C7, C5, C6. Theirs are pretty much done. They may change a couple things on the inside, may, change up wheels and tires, but they're pretty much done. Don't need to do much. Newer cars. But, man, can't wait to get mine done, man. But, yeah, just wanted to give y'all an update, man, on the progress of the Corvette, man. Like I said, it'll have paint on it come Wednesday. It's like I told my guy, man, there's no rush on my end. I'd rather have it done right than up here in your ear every 5-10 minutes. Hey, man, is it done? You painted yet? Well, what's it looking like? When you gonna get it done? I'm trying to get it. Yeah, get it done when you get it done. Which, like I said, the car shows that I plan on hitting are still about a month out, so I still got plenty of time to get it back for paint, get it put back together, get to these shows, man. So, just another quick video, man. That'll wrap it up for this video, man. So, till next time, I'll let y'all, man.